Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fill a passport application for your child for a Canadian passport. Open a Google tab on your laptop or on your mobile, enter child passport application Canada and hit enter. The second link which says PPTC 155, this is the form for filling up for your Canadian passport for your child. So click on this link and this form will open up. Now, as you can see, this form is like 9 pages long, but don't worry and don't get scared. We are not going to fill up all the 9 pages. Only the first 2 pages are mandatory to fill for your child passport. Okay, now without wasting any time, let's get started. Now, first thing first, this instruction is very important. The whole form has to be filled in the capital letters. So keep the caps lock on your laptop for all the time while filling up this form. Now, who can fill up this form? This passport application for child is for Canadians kid who are under 16 years of age. So basically newborn kids till 15 years of age, for them this passport application form will apply. If your child is more than 16 years of age, then you need to fill the adult new passport application form for them. Okay. Otherwise, if the kid is 0 to 15 years of age, then this form needs to be filled. This form can be filled by any of the parents of the child or the legal guardian of the kid, or if the parents are undergoing a separation or a divorce process, then the person who has the legal custody of the child can fill this application form as an applicant. Okay, any of these three people can fill this general child passport application form. Okay, so let's get started. First section is asking the information about the child. So surname, let's say it's Mouse. Given name is Cute Mouse. Okay. For all former surnames, this applies if your child has changed, if you have changed the surname of your child. So the child was born with a previous, if with a different surname, but now has a different surname. But if you have not changed the surname of your child till now, keep this field blank. You don't need to enter it. Okay. Place of birth, whether the child is born in Canada or outside Canada, you need to provide all this information. So let's say the kid was born in Canada, in Toronto, country is Canada, province is Ontario. Okay, on the right hand side, and as you can see, the anticipated rate of travel. If you know if you'll be traveling with the child in 15 days, 2 days, or a month, 2 months, then you enter the date of travel, month and day. But if you're not sure about your travel plans, mark it as unknown. Okay, then place of birth of the date of birth of the child. So let's say the kid was born in 2024. He's 10 years old and he's a male child. Then you need to enter the eye color of the child. Let's say it's brown. Height is, let's say, 145 centimeters. Now it's the current home address where the child is currently staying at. So let's say it's 450 Young Street, apartment, let's say 20,000. City is Toronto, and province is Ontario. Postal code M5A0N8. Okay. Mailing address. This is the address where you want the passport to be delivered once it is ready. So if you want the passport to be delivered at your home address, keep this information blank. But if the mailing address where you want the passport to be delivered is different from your home address, then enter the information. Now this section, um, the sign is, it has to be signed with the by the child. So we don't sign it if the kid is less than 11 years of age. They want the kids between 11 to 15 years of age to sign this box. If your kid is less than 11 years of age, keep this section blank. Do not enter anything over here. Okay. But if the kid is more than 11 and less than 16 years, ask them to sign it. Okay. Now, section 2 is for applicant information who is filling the form for the child. Okay, the first is if the child is currently the subject of an adoption, if the child is currently undergoing adoption process. If it is yes, you need to include all the documents while taking this form to the Service Canada office. If it's no, mark it as no. Next question is if the parents are undergoing a separation process right now. If yes, then you have to include all the documents when you go to the Service Canada office. But if it is no, no, nothing of the sort is happening, mark it as no. Okay. Relationship between the applicant and the other parent or legal guardian. So it can be, they can be married, divorced, widowed. So fill whatever is applied. If both the parents are happily married, mark it as married. If they are divorced or separated, mark it as, and if the parent is widowed, mark it as like that. Okay. Now you have to enter the date of marriage as well. So let's say they got married on 10th Feb 2010. Now, on the left hand side, whosoever is filling the form, the details of that parent will be entered, and on the right hand side, the details of the other parent will be entered. So, let's assume in this case, the mother is filling the form. So, on the left hand side, the details of the mother will come up, and on the right hand side, detail of the father be will be mentioned. Okay, so current surname of mother is, let's say, Mouse. Given name is Meaning. Let's say mother has changed her surname, so previously it was a Do, but if the mother has not changed her surname, do not fill this, leave this as blank. Date of birth of the mother, let's say 1995, 1st June, sorry, 6th January, not June. Country of birth, let's say Canada. Current home address is, I'm going to fill it same as whatever I filled for the kid. 450 Young Street. Apartment is 2000 and city is Toronto. Province Ontario. Postal code M5A and it should be 0 and 8. 0 and 8. Telephone number of the mother 888-555-1212 and email address of the mother. Let's say it's mini.mouse@gmail.com. Simple and sweet. Now on the right hand side, we are going to fill the information about the other parent or the father of the child. So surname will be Mouse. Given name is Mickey. Father has not changed his surname in the past, so leave this field blank. Date of birth is, let's say, 1992, April 1st. Country of birth is Canada. Current home address is same as mother, but you still need to enter it. So everyone is saying at the same place. Toronto, Province Ontario, M5A, 0 and 8. Telephone number is 555-1414. And then email address is mickey.mouse@gmail.com. Okay. In this section, on the left hand side, mother will sign this application form. Whosoever whose details will be on the left hand side, that parent will sign this along with the date when they are signing and the place where they are signing. Similarly, on the right hand side, the other parent will sign it, mention the date and where they are signing it. Third section is asking about the details if the child has been issued another previously any travel document. If it is yes, you need to provide the number and date of issue. For the sake of this application, I'm assuming the kid was never issued a travel document and it's the first time you're applying the passport for the child. Okay. And if you're filling yes, only then this section applies to you. Since we are filling it as no, this doesn't apply to us. Proof of Canadian citizenship. If the kid was born in Canada, you need to provide the Canadian birth certificate. If the kid was born outside of Canada, you need to provide the certificate of citizenship with the number and date of issue. So let's say it's K These are just random numbers. Date of issue was, let's say the kid was born in 2020, 10 years old. So on 10th of January, the kid got the we got the birth certificate for the child. Declaration of applicant. This is the details of that parent will come up in this section who is filling up this form. So as we are assuming that the mother is filling up this form, we are going to enter the mother details. So it was mouse, meaning relationship to the child is it's a mother. Surname of the child is mouse and given name is cute. Over here, the applicant will sign, basically the mother will sign over in this section along with the date, city and province. Okay. Now, sixth section is the declaration of a guarantor. The guarantor must be 18 years of age, should have a valid Canadian passport, and should have known the applicant for more than at least 2 years. Okay, you cannot make another kid who knows the applicant who is 16 years of age. So it has to be an adult more than 18 years of age, have a Canadian valid passport, and should have known the applicant for at least more than 2 years. Okay, we are going to enter the details of the either you can fill up this information from by asking from the guarantor or ask the guarantor to fill up all this information. So surname is let's say Donald Duck is the guarantor for cute mouse. Okay, so date of birth is let's say 1990 1st March. Canadian passport is P451212 and then J10. Date of issue is let's say it was issued last year on 1st January. It's expiring on 2023, 1st January. A relationship to the applicant, whether the applicant and the guarantor can be friends, neighbors. So mention whatever is apply over here. Right now I'm entering as friend. Phone number of the guarantor. Sorry, 1234. Address of the guarantor. So let's say it's 120 Young Street, apartment 1500, City Toronto, Province Ontario, M5A4L2. Full name of applicant, it was Minnie Mouse, who is the applicant for the child. Full name of the child is Cute Mouse. Okay. Now this section has to be manually filled by the guarantor once you print this form. So they will enter the number of years for which they have known the applicant, let's say 2 years or 3 years. Signature, they'll sign it, mention the date on which they are signing, and city and province. Section 7 is the optional, you don't need to fill it for the child passport form. Now, coming to the documents which are required when you take this filled and signed form at the Service Canada office. If you scroll down to the down, section C displays the list of documents which you need along with this form to submit this application form for your child. Okay, so both pages of the application form completed and signed within the last 12 months. This form should not be filled like more than 12 months. It has to be filled recently within the last 12 months, and with page 2 has to be signed and dated by the guarantor in the guarantor section over here. 6, it has to be signed by the guarantor. Next is two identical and photograph for the child. The photograph has to be taken within last 6 months and one has to be signed by the guarantor. So when you go to the convenience store or Walmart or Staples for the passport photo, let them know that they have to put a stamp on the back of the photograph. The stamp mention the place where the photo is clicked as along with the date. Also they provide a small space where the guarantor will sign that photograph along with date and place and mention the child name, so they'll certify that they know this child. Okay, so do get the photograph stamp at the back so that the guarantor can sign it. Okay, then you have to provide the proof of Canadian citizenship for the child. If it You need to take the original one and this document will be returned to you over there only. Then you need to provide the Canadian travel document if the child previously had any travel document. If not, you don't have to take anything. Then acceptable proof of parentage. For this, you need to take the birth certificate of the child. Okay, so that there the mother's name and the father's name has to be clearly mentioned along with the name of the child. You need to take that as well. All documents related to divorce agreement or any adoption document for the custody for the child has to be taken. And then the fee is $57 if you're applying this passport for the child for from Canada, but if you're applying from US it is $100. So these are the checklist of the documents which you need to take along with this filled and signed form at the Service Canada office to submit the passport application for your child. I will share the link of booking the Service Canada appointment for the passport service in this video. So you can also click on that link to see how you can book the appointment for a Service Canada for your child passport. Keep on watching my channel and do let me know if you're stuck anywhere while filling up this application form in the comment section. I'll help you out. And please subscribe to my channel and keep watching my channel for more videos. Thank you so much. Wish you a good one. Thank you.